Hello and welcome to this week's video blog. This week we are continuing on our theme of sharing our takeaways from the recent conference that I spoke at the SPVS conference in the veterinary world. And we had 5 takeaways. So we've already talked about 2 of them. One was elephants and one was about not giving feedback. The third one is one that I often talk to people about when we're doing leadership training, and that's about how there's a relationship between, as we get busy, we decrease the amount of communication that we do. Not deliberately, but because we're busy, we're going from one thing to the next. We're just, we're running on a treadmill effectively. What that can mean is that we stop communicating. We don't do things. We forget to do the one-to-ones. We forget to go back and close the loop on some of the things that we're talking about. We don't make time for the team meetings. Now, the challenge with that is when you're busy, that's probably an indication of what's going on across the organisation. So if you're a team leader, if you're a manager, your busyness is reflective of what's going on in the organisation as well. So those are the moments when communication becomes even more important. So one of the takeaways that I'm sharing this week is, if you find yourself in the position where you are thinking about cancelling one-to-ones, or you're thinking about cancelling a team meeting, or you're thinking about stopping to do some of the communication channels, then that is your telltale indicator to double down on them. You do more. I always say, do twice as many, and it's a bit tongue-in-cheek because it's not necessarily directly that, but it's definitely, okay, this is needed more than ever. So it's really important that we prioritize these communication channels, and maybe we need even more. We might need to do even more than what we planned, so that we can really make sure that the flow of communication is happening. And remember, communication from my perspective is the lifeblood of an organization. If the blood flow stops, then you're going to have problems. So you need to keep that going. Now, there's a little caveat to this in terms of, remember when we're saying double up, do more, there's something about individual need, and we'll talk about that next time, and particularly when you're of diversity and things that might be at play. But really what I'm saying is, it's about prioritization. It's about doing more of the things that are going to make the difference. And I shall see you soon.